All right. So that was the film Night and Day. So that's a film that I did 1997 once again. I did this one 1997. Okay, so this was done in reversal black and white silent. It was a silent film. It was done in reversal black and white film. This was a group project, and you saw the names of the people that were involved in that one. So all of us that were there, I don't think everyone that was no, not everyone that helped uh, film it was actually in it. Uh, yeah, I mean the picture. So most of us, well, I guess I wasn't in the picture either. So I guess only three of them were actually in the picture, and it was five of us in a group, and we did this. So yeah, I mean this is our first group situation, and I everybody picked a spot. Someone wrote, someone directed, someone produced, someone was the editor. So and no one really stepped on anyone's boundary, so it became what it is. But I was put down as stunt coordinator, but the stunt wasn't very good because well, we'll talk about that when we see it. So this is the beginning. This is a really weird film, right? But experimental. I think that's what you call it. So basically, Night and Day is um, it is really just talking about the how fleeting and how much of a vapor life is, and how unexpected it is. Sometimes when life comes is unexpected. It may not come for the woman that's been pregnant for 8 months or 9 months or 10 months, however long she's been pregnant. But a lot of times people don't know when they get pregnant, like their life changes right then. They have to make big decisions right then about how they're going to live their lives, but also death is super sudden. But there's just that middle thing, that and like night and day. The reason why I have night on there is because but ahead of day is probably because night is just it has such a prevailing effect on a person more than the birth. Like only a few people remember the birth, but everybody has a story about someone's death. So yeah, so we were just being artistic here when we were doing this, and she's pregnant. She's having the baby, and this is really just artistic. She's having the baby as the pictures are coming. This is why So this is his life. He goes from a little bitty baby, then he's like a toddler. Then I hope I have one where he's like 3 or 4. And he just doesn't come out as a grown man. Okay, he's like he's 11 there. Anyway, and so here he is. He's coming all the way out. So now he's a grown gentleman. So um, one other thing about why she's in labor that whole time, because as a parent, um, that is really your responsibility until you really are still brooding your child, and it is your responsibility by God to take care of that child and rear that child, train them up the way it should go until they're able to make decisions and live on their own. And when they make decisions and live on their own, they're going to go out and they're going to do whatever they're going to do. So that's why I have him actually come out, as a grown man. He's coming out of her. I know it looks creepy, but it's symbolic. So that picture shows he's a grown man now. So there's a lot of life that has happened between now and then. That's why I have the dark here, the black. And now I don't know who any of these people are. Well, I do, but you may not know. But it's supposed to be implied that this is his family, his mother, his father. I don't know if that's aunt or sister or whatever that is. Anyway, and a seat is missing. That seat is he. Now, a problem that I made was showing him coming out of this building. It really looks like he just left that place, but he's really somewhere else. He's supposed to be on his way home. So, and well, I guess he's not coming home because he has keys. So I guess it's like Thanksgiving, and yeah, and so he's late for the Thanksgiving. That's what it is because it's snow outside, so it's November in Chicago. I remember I did this in 1997. So this is just getting the idea, there's a feast here, and everybody sitting at the table. And at that age, you rarely see people just sitting at the table, just enjoying themselves, unless there's an occasion. So there is an occasion. It's like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't know which one it is. So here he's going. where he's going. It's Frisbee Kids. I have no idea where we got some of these actors from. I don't remember. All right, and I really love the snow. The snow was such a great effect for the film. It's so like exciting. Like, so I just wanted to make sure we can see. Okay. And so this is what happens to him. Okay, so that's really supposed to show that he's a good guy. So some people would consider that what he's doing, if someone dies, well, that's what they deserve to die, whatever. But he didn't necessarily deserve to die. So he's a good guy. He's trying to help the kids, but the way I directed it, it looked like I actually pushed the kid into him. But the kids supposedly survived. He didn't. That's what that picture was. I didn't have enough time. I didn't have enough film to actually get that part the way I wanted it to be. But it goes black because I wanted that the emotion, like, ooh, he got killed, and I think that point is across, even though you're still not totally understanding what's going on. But then I'm trying to imply that there's a phone call. Okay, phone rings. Okay, now even though the picture is still there, it's funny, but again, it's artistic. So the picture is there. It's falling. It's falling. That's what she talks. I want the picture to be right next to the phone, so to even give you more idea that this is who she's speaking to, on top of the other visuals. And here she's breaking down. This is the mother who had a oh, and the picture crashes. So since the whole motif was pictures in the beginning, now this is how he ends. Because how do you show a man that dies other than like show him like I don't know. I don't know how you can do they're dead, but that's the best way I think. It crashes. And I'm grateful for whoever let me break their frame and that picture because it scratched that picture up. And so here we are. This was I don't know whose idea this was. I think this was the producer's idea. Why don't we write the credits on tissue? So that's that. And these are different people. I'm Cleveland Brand, Matthew Cleveland Brand, Culaheev Gamer, all that stuff. So directed by me, and Culaheev Productions. That's the first time I probably wrote down Culaheev Production. So that's that. Maybe I had the idea to put it on tissue, and it was his idea to flush it down the toilet. I can't remember. But anyway, that was the first and the only time I ever did something that was not artistic, but that was kind of quirky like that. Where someone's coming out of a grown man's coming up from between a woman's legs. So that was that. So I hope you all enjoyed that. That's it for that commentary. Be back with more later.